Hey guys, my name's Andy. Going to give you a quick run through of my RC car that I've just bought. It's the FTX Vantage, ready to run. I bought the brushless system. Here it is. As I said, I bought it as a ready-to-run brushless system, but I have upgraded a few parts from it simply due to the fact that the parts are relatively weak. I use it for bashing and everything, so all the plastic front suspension, when I had a minor accident involving a lamppost, unfortunately, completely smashed up this entire front end here. So as of that, I've upgraded both shock towers now, both are carbon fiber, and turning it over, I've also upgraded both of the suspension arms on the bottom, on the rear and the front. Both are now the aluminium shock towers. As you can probably see through a cursory glance as well, I've changed a few of the little bits and bats, namely as well the rear wing. The rear wing is exceptionally thin and weak. On one accident, just turning it over on its back, completely cracked it. Complete pile of crap. So I've upgraded that to a much stronger rear wing. It's had a few turns over now, even with bashing on the straight, and absolutely nothing happens to it whatsoever. I'll just say also from the front end, you'll notice my major changes. As I use it for bashing, I've changed quite a few things on the base to make it a lot stronger. On the first accident I had, which just involved clipping a curb, the front part of the base, as they're all plastic, completely snapped. Again, I did not like that, and although the parts are completely cheap and replaceable, unfortunately you will go through a lot of them if you use this car for bashing. So through my own means, I've just upgraded a few bits on the base in order to make it a lot stronger. So if we turn it over, as you probably saw before, for myself, I've just threw a sheet of aluminium. I've just built a complete base to cover the bottom of it, so although the base is still plastic, it's now strengthened through an aluminium base. It's not pretty, it is nothing like what you get on one of the team associated bases out of aluminium, but for bashing it does the job. It's cheap, it's cheerful, and makes the car much stronger. As you can see as well, I've also added a bumper to it as well, which I've just made myself. Again, very rough, very ready, but it does the job and it completely protects that front end now. As I said, running it now, but it's taken quite a few bangs on the front of it. It's completely protect that front part now, so if there's any more crashes into it, it's not going to do any damage. It'll do damage to the bumper, which I couldn't care less about. I can make as many of them as I want, just nicely bolted onto the front as well. Apart from that, it runs as stock, fairly as standard. For all those that haven't seen the system, they do run very well. I'm quite impressed with it. So I'll just chuck in my standard battery, and I've also bought an upgraded Turnigy battery as well. Rather than the standard 2-cell 2700 milliamp ones, I now have a Turnigy. It's a 3000 one there as well, but a 3-cell one. I'll show you both of them just quickly with it base turned over. You should be able to nicely be able to see it. Okay, one sec. Okay, as you can see, I've just installed the standard battery that comes with it. This is just the 2-cell LiPo 2700 milliamp. Can't really show it you're running, unfortunately, just at the minute outside on the ground, unfortunately, because it's absolutely throwing it down, but you'll be able to see roughly what the power output is. Here we go. Okay. And I'll just quickly now change it over to the 3-cell one. Okay, here we go again. As you can see now, I've just added in the Turnigy one. A quick demonstration of this, just to show you basically what a very simple and cheap upgrade can do just by changing your battery. I got this battery for 25 quid on eBay. Nice and quick and easy. As you can see, and here, the power of this output now is immensely more. I'd love to show you this on the road. It is insanely fast, just through a 25 quid upgrade in battery. Stock car, 25 quid battery upgrade, immensely powerful. Probably easily does about 35-40 mile an hour at a guess now. Obviously I couldn't confirm that, but by the look of it, from what I've seen of other videos, it looks equally as fast as theirs. It is immensely fast. Very difficult to control as well, but if you're interested in power and everything like that for speed. Fantastic upgrade to do for a very, very cheap, ready to run car. Simple battery upgrade, nice and easy. Superb, I think. Oh. Anyway, for those that intend to use one of these cars for bashing, I highly, highly recommend, if you want a little bit of speed for running down the road, battery upgrade. If you're bashing, make sure you change the front and rear shocks to the carbon fibre. It comes with great shocks anyway. I have no issues with them whatsoever, but I would change a lot of the very, very nasty plastic parts that are liable to break. So I broke the front suspension link arms, and also underneath the steering Ackerman as well. That broke as well, so I've changed that as well to an aluminium Ackerman. Apart from that, everything else is same stock as standard. And so same servo, same motor. Everything else is stock. Obviously, I changed the rear wing as well to a slightly stronger one. For those that find when they run it, the rear one is really, really weak. Said I am going to paint up and change everything like that. I have bought a nice clear plastic new shell for the Vantage. I don't particularly like the Vantage shells themselves. Again, cheap and nasty, but hopefully once I've painted it up, it should look a lot better. Either way, I think for 200 quid, buy a few nice simple upgrades. Very, very great. Again, if you're going to go bashing, try to change the base too. Doesn't really matter what you use to do it. As I said, I found aluminium great, but if you're going to do the base, maybe even using little bits of anything you've got knocking about. So I tried plastic and all sorts, but I found the aluminium great. I may try changing the front bumper to nylon as well to see how that runs as well. It'll have a little bit more flex and give, but we'll just have to see. I've got a sheet of that coming. I'll try that as and when I get it. But either way, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoy it. See you later.